back at it again. You already know what it is. The guy, one, only, the selector in the building. Toronto Raptors get that victory. We get that victory, which is so good. It's a good feeling to know that we're not going to get swept and we're still in it. We still have a fight now, you know what I mean? We still have a fight left in us, so which is good. Um, Honestly, congratulations to the Toronto Raptors again. And also a special congratulations to the one, the only Scotty Barnes for winning the Rookie of the Year, the third Raptor in NBA history to win the Rookie of the Year. The first one was Damon Stoudemire, the second one was Vince Carter, and the third one is now Scotty Barnes. Congratulations to Scotty Barnes. Congratulations to the Toronto Raptors organization, and a special congratulations to Masai Ujiri for discovering Scotty Barnes. He was the one who picked him up. He was the one who found that talent, and he went out there and got him, which is so impressive. I did not see this coming. They shocked me. They shocked literally. I thought it was going to one of these other guys. I thought they were going to rig it for one specific guy in particular. They were talking about another guy, but the NBA did the right thing and they gave it to the right guy. So kudos to the NBA for doing that. I'm so ecstatic. I'm proud of what Scotty Barnes was able to accomplish as a Raptors fan and as Raptors, part of being a part of Raptors Nation. I think we're all happy about that. Every single person who supports the Toronto Raptors worldwide, because popular, you know, basically, for those who don't know, we do have fans around the world. Trust me. You know what I mean? And they're not all from Toronto. They're not all from Canada, but we also have fans from other places around the world that enjoy what we do over here. And salute to them. Salute to everybody, Raptors Nation as a whole. We got the victory. We fought tonight. We did what we had to do. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna open up the chat. Anyone wants to jump in the stream, you can jump in the stream. Feel free to jump in. I'm gonna go into the stat sheet real quickly for you. Let's get into this. So the player of the game tonight was Pascal Siakam. He ended up finishing up with 34 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. Excellent night for Pascal Siakam. I like what I saw from Pascal. I think Pascal is gonna, you know what I mean? Pascal, salute to Pascal. He stepped up. He heard what we were talking about. He heard us yapping our mouths about what he wasn't doing, and he took initiative tonight, which is good. So salute to Pascal. That's why we pay you the big bucks. Ken Birch, 5 minutes, 0 points, 3 rebounds. Fred VanVleet, 14 minutes, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. OG Anunoby, 31 minutes, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Salute to, what's good? He Def 4K. Salute, what's going on, bro? Salute to my guy Def 4K in the building, bro. Salute to my guy Velix Prime Sports, bro. Salute to the one, the only Velix, you know what I mean? Definitely, we got the win tonight, so that's what we're talking about. Yo, jump in the stream. Anyone feels free, jump in, bro. Chime in, bro. Def 4K, jump in this, man. We got the victory, bro. We got the rookie of the year the rookie of the year this season. We're going into Philadelphia. We're gonna have to take it one game at a time. Game 5 will be in Philadelphia, so we'll see what happens. Gary Trent ended up finishing with 39 minutes, 24 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block. Good job, Gary Trent. Thaddeus Young, 29 minutes, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Good job. Scotty Barnes coming back off of that injury. The guy was injured and came back 26 minutes, 6 points, 11 rebounds. Big rebounds at that. You know what I mean? From Scotty Barnes. Salute to guy Scotty Barnes over there. Precious Achiuwa with this killer crossover he did in the 4th quarter, man. I was like, whoa, where'd that come from? He came in there with 24 minutes, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. And Chris Boucher wrapping it up with 19 minutes, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 blocks. And then shout us the one that only Delano Banton came in off the bench in crunch time and basically came in there, played 1 minute, 3 points, salute, and 1 steal. So salute to my guy Delano Banton over there. You know what I mean? Toronto's very own. Raptors played pretty good tonight. They were able to do a great job of. I like how they played Embiid tonight. You know, they were able to kind of neutralize him a bit. You know what I mean? He was only able to score 21 points. He was 7 for 6 from the field goal. You know what I mean? So we held him. He didn't get to. He scored no 3-pointers this whole entire night. We did a good job on him. You know, We also did a good. I think we did a good job on as well as Tyrese Maxey as well. You see what I'm saying? Like Tyrese Maxey, I think we did some good work on Tyrese Maxey. He only scored 39 minutes. He only scored 11 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't really do much. He didn't explode on us like he did in game one, which was a good thing. You see what I'm saying? Like we were able to neutralize him. We're able to let him not have his way on us. You get what I'm saying? And that's the important part. That's the great part about what we did tonight. Salute to the guy, my guy Liam O'Reilly over here. He says Joel Embiid, yeah, he was bitching about the calls. I definitely he was bitching. He tried to like, I don't know, he tried to like do a bear club, or I don't know what the hell he was doing. He like tried to spear Pascal Siakam. I'm like, what's this guy doing, yo? I'm like, this guy's not, what is he doing? Like, you know what I mean? What the hell is he doing? Like he tried to like spear the guy. And I was just like, bro, are you kidding me right now? Like, what are you doing? That's not. So yo, I don't know what Joel Embiid was doing. He was trying to get all types of calls tonight, but the referees weren't having it, you know. And I think salute to the referees for that. You see what I'm saying? Salute to my guy Def 4K in the building, man. What was your thoughts on tonight and a monumental night with our guy winning the Rookie of the Year, making history, the third time to get Rookie of the Year in NBA history, third Raptor in Raptors history.
Yeah, what's good, Selector? Yeah, it was a great win from the Raptors. To be fair with you, I'm very surprised that the Sixers just let us win near the end, and I feel like that could bite them in the back. Like the most nervous part of the game was when Banton and Malachi and everyone came in, and I just saw Banton just like fumble the ball
Twice. He like fell on the
Yeah,
floor. He was like falling all over the floor, bro. It was
yeah.
like
I
it
was
was
like, yo, there's like a minute and 30 seconds left, and like they could come back, right? But
yeah.
I mean,
That
it all
it
worked
was
out in the end.
Yeah, it did. It did. It was strange. That was a strange thing by Doc. I'm like, I don't know. Doc was all right, whatever. All right, you guys got Doc basically threw in the towel. He threw in the towel, and still we could have still lost that if their bench was really that good. You know what I mean? But
And it's gonna be so sweet. Like I'm not saying we're gonna win, but like if we do end up winning, right? It's like these types of plays, right? Like
yeah,
that just go to show, like, yo, Doc Rivers, you're like throwing games away, right? Like these are playoff games, right? Like you really think you have the upper hand, right? And if you really think about it, right, this could have been 2-2 very easily.
I agree.
And a lot of stuff happened tonight. I didn't watch the whole game because obviously I thought we would get swept. I started watching after the second quarter
Yeah,
started, and our guy Scotty Barnes. We've been talking about it all year. He won the Rookie of the Year, as he should. I feel like it was a close race, but no one's gonna remember that. Everyone's gonna remember that 2022. The one player who was the best rookie was Scotty Barnes, right?
Scotty Barnes. Yep, I agree. I agree. I agree. And I think it was a testament to Scotty and his consistency. Like Scotty didn't put up monster numbers. Like I didn't
Oh
see
yeah, for
Scotty.
sure.
Yeah, he didn't put up, but his consistency and him down the stretch too. Like, and the NBA understanding, like, yo, bro, we got to stop rewarding guys who are playing like 50 games and scoring like 30 points here and then like no points here and then like just kind of inflated stats, no consistency, hype job names. Oh, this guy's gonna win it. And everyone, the cool social media kind of guys. Instead, they just gave it to the best basketball player, which was Scotty Barnes at the end of the day. He was, if you look at it, he has the best overall game. He's the most consistent. He's the most durable out of all these guys. And at the end of the day, he played the most games. And on top of that, too, these guys didn't edge him out in points scoring. If they beat him by scoring, it was just like, because you play like barely any games, or you don't play as many games as Scotty, and Scotty plays a bigger role. And that's the key component. What a lot of people don't realize is the role Scotty plays for Toronto. Like, you know what I mean? Scotty, look at tonight. Scotty came in. We needed Scotty, and Scotty was able to give us big 11 rebounds. Like, this is a rookie doing
20
this.
minutes, right?
20 minutes,
Yeah.
exactly. And he's coming off an injury. You know what I mean? Like, listen, not okay, scoring wise, yeah, he wasn't like a monster scoring game, but over time, Scotty's going to be a better scorer. He's going to be a better player. And on top of that, too, Scotty's going to be the face of the franchise when it's all said and done. Scotty will be the face of the franchise. The key component is making sure we get the right pieces to work with Scotty. I think what I see from Delano, I keep telling guys, Delano Banton has a bright future with Toronto as long as he stays in the gym and he gets bigger and stronger. I think Delano could potentially, because we need a point guard at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
We do need a point guard. I think personally, like, unfortunately, Fred got injured tonight again. You know what I mean? I keep telling guys, I'm like, look, we don't really technically at this point. Fred is a good player and all, but at this point, I don't think Fred is giving us what we need at this point. I think it's time to get rid of him. You know what I mean?
What are your thoughts on Fred tonight? Like
He,
getting
dude, he
injured and
blew his
going
knee, his
forward.
blew his hip out or something like that, and he's just like, the guy's body's breaking down, and that's sports for you. Like, you're like, Fred would be a great player off the bench, but I think his role sometimes to me is just too much, and I think it's weighing on him now. How old is Fred now?
Yeah,
How old is he?
28 or
He's
29, I think.
28. He's 28, right? And NBA years, it's like NBA flies by. Like, bro, one day you come in, you're like 19 or 20. The next day you look, you're like, damn, they're 28, 29. You see what I'm saying? And you're you know what I mean? That's how the NBA works. It's just like that. It doesn't wait for nobody. Time waits for no man. So if those injuries are piling, I think it's time. Maybe we should probably maybe offload him or something like that. You know what I mean? In the offseason, because at the end of the day, it's like if we can get Banton to play the point guard level, then we don't even need him. Banton could slice and dice and do all types of stuff in there. And then we could also have Scotty playing some point. We can kind of have a lot of big guys playing point guard. And then on top of that, too, we'll be able to dominate teams. You see what I'm saying? I would love Fred off the
Yeah,
bench,
for
but
sure.
I love Fred off the bench, but Fred is not going to play off the bench. You see what I'm saying?
In the playoffs specifically, like it's all about matchups, right? And
Yeah,
it was really like I didn't see Fred go down. I saw the highlights of him. He got a hip injury,
yeah,
and obviously, what I saw from that point onward was a team that was pushing the pace as soon as they got the rebound, as soon as they got the ball. I saw a lot of transition playmaking happening, right? And I feel like that is Philly's kryptonite, right? Like tonight, for example, like Scotty Barnes, he didn't play a lot, but he was running the show a lot of the time. Him and Thad Young and Siakam, I feel like they have what it takes to play point guard. They can share the load. They're not a liability on defense, right? Like Maxi was not getting a single easy shot tonight, right? Like he was not blowing by like any of our guys. Like he shot 4 of 12 tonight, 1 of 3, 11 points. He was minus 12. He was one of their worst guys on the court, right?
yeah.
And sure, this is a game where they gave up, but at the end of the day, this is what we want to see from our guys every game, right? If we can play like this, replicate it at Philly, you know, game 5 is going to be very important. If we win that, it could change the momentum of this
Exactly.
whole series.
Exactly. Because if we go into game 5, we just have to win game 5 and we come back home. If we come back home and we get the game 6, then basically it's we're even. And then all we have to do is just get one more in game 7. Then we make history. And I think that's a great thing. You see what I'm saying? Honestly, personally, I think that would be a great thing. Joel Embiid's a dirty player. No, I agree with you. He is a dirty player. I'm trying to figure out that dude Fred Van Fleet needs to be traded for Patrick Baldwin Jr. Yeah, you're on that Patrick Baldwin guy, eh? Yo, I took a look at him. Like I started, yeah, he's at Milwaukee over there, at the University of Milwaukee. Yeah, he's projected to be a second round pick, early second round pick. So he might even go earlier. It could go later, but I see they have him at second round. So he probably will go somewhere in the draft. Let's see how the draft comes about and the combines and stuff like that, and how his draft numbers pick up. But he is a big player. I like he has size. I like size with size, bro. I tell guys this is where sports is going. You gotta have size on the court.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't try to be like play small ball and old warrior style. That wave of basketball is going away. The centers are coming back. Big players, tall guys. Basketball is a tall guy sport. Let's be real. Big, tall, lanky guys who block shots. Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jokic, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, guys like that. Big, tall, gangly guys. You know what I mean? Scotty Barnes.
Versatile guys, right?
Exactly. Versatile. Exactly. Who can play. That's where the league is going. And I like that position. I love the fact that it's going tall. I don't like small ball. I'm not a fan of that. I like the tall guys. So, and we have a lot of them too. So, which is good. It makes it look at Luka Doncic. People think Luka Doncic is small. Luka Doncic is like 6'8", almost on 6'9", bro. That dude is huge.
Yeah.
These guys
he's
are
very
all
skilled too.
Yeah, he's very
highly
skilled. Exactly. These guys are all big guys now, man. These guys are all big guys now, man. You know what I mean? So
Look at the last couple of rookie of the years, right? Like Luka
exactly.
Doncic, Ben
No,
Simmons.
I think Trae Young won rookie of the year, right?
No, it's Luka.
Luka won rookie of the year.
Ball, right?
LaMelo Ball, 6'8". Yep.
Now Scotty Barnes, right? Like we got big point guards, big versatile guys who are impacting the team and winning, right? Like when Luka came to his team, they were like they went from being like a tank team, right, to like
Exactly.
the next year making the playoffs, right?
Playoffs
So
immediately,
yeah,
immediately, and he's taking on the Clippers, and he's battling all these guys by himself. So that tells you a lot right there. That's the way, and I like that. I like the fact that the league is going big and tall, and guys are getting versatile. Because that warrior style of basketball, to me, I'm not really a fan of it. I'm not really a fan of smaller players and fast. I don't like I like fast players, but I don't like the small. I like I like games where it's like down pack, smash mouth, in the paint, inside, outside, versatility, not a million threes, but like I want to see players show their offensive artillery and being able to be very versatile in many ways on the court. I remember coming up watching when I was a kid, watching Kobe Bryant and all these other guys, and I watched Tracy McGrady and how skilled they were as basketball players, and they were tall
yeah, for
guys.
sure.
They were very skilled. They can do everything on the court. They mastered the game of basketball with even their footwork, the way everything was on point. So I love that style.
I mean, yeah, those are
Mm-hmm.
guys you want to build your team around, right? Not like
Exactly.
one trick ponies.
Exactly. Guys who shoot threes all day. Like I'm not a fan of that. You need 3-point shooters. You're gonna have shooters on your team. You're gonna need, I tell guys all the time, you need big men, you need shooters, you're gonna need centers, you're gonna need power forwards, you're gonna need point guards. You're gonna need versatile players, guys who can paint. I always say get big men, even get enforcers out there. Got like I have no problem with enforcers being on the court. If the Raptors had an enforcer, Joel Embiid would have been on his head game one. Guy would have leveled him and dropped him on his head after he stepped on Scotty Barnes. You see what I'm saying?
Charles Oakley.
That's what I'm saying. We need those kind of guys, bro. A guy who picks him up and just drops him on his head. Let him know, like, don't mess around with my guys. That's what we need. But unfortunately, we don't have that. Maybe Masai will get that soon. You know what I mean? Masai knows what he's doing out here, so I'm not even a question him. And on top of that, he owns the building there. He runs the whole entire building, so everything goes through him. So it is what it is. Shout out to my guy, number one blog in the building. What was your take on tonight's game, bro?
I would like to say two things.
Mhm.
First off, I want to say congratulations to Scotty Barnes on winning the Royal Rookie of the Year, man. This is definitely the first time since Mighty Mouse Damon Stoudemire and Vince Sanity Carter. So I think that was amazing. And also, for Vince Carter to even deliver the message that Scotty Barnes was the rookie of the year is very amazing. And then even having Scotty Barnes come back in this game, yes, he didn't do well, but the thing is, remember, we understand when you're coming back from an injury like that, you can't really do high tempo, high intensity. But the fact that he was in there was important. Um, Analyzing the game, what I definitely say is I did see some bright spots in the game. The reason why the Raptors essentially won this game was two things. They actually dropped their foul shots. Another thing is the second quarter and the fourth quarter, they played on their head. And that's the reason why they won it. They didn't get points off turnovers. Philly did well in that department. I believe they got like 22 points off turnovers, but it still wasn't enough. We had a few guys in double figures, but the main two guys I believe that were in double figures were Pascal Siakam and Weekend over there, Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. has really stepped it up. I'm really proud of him. You know, the one that I think a lot of people are not going to talk about is Thaddeus Young scoring like 13 or 14 points. And to me, a lot of people will say that that's a quiet 13 or 14 points, but to me, that is a loud 13 points. And with that 13 points, he also dropped Joel Embiid and scored. So to me, I got to give kudos to the Raptors. I got to give them credit. They won this game. It clearly goes to show you that, you know what? This thing could have been 2-2, but the fact of the matter is now, the Raptors got to basically keep winning because they can't drop a game now because you drop and you're eliminated. So going to Philly, go steal one like Philly stole one out here, you know, inspiring basketball that they played today, but more definitely needs to be done. But
For sure.
there are many things that I can definitely say on the stat line. It's just I'm not really looking at the stats right now. But Raptors did what they needed to do to win this game. Points in the paint also was very vital. Siakam was driving. Everybody needs to do that. Freddie Van Vliet being injured, I think it could be a blessing for the Raptors going forward. Please and thank you.
Yeah, yo, it's facts, bro. You think, yeah, exactly. Yo, you nailed it. You spot on, bro. You're spot on, bro. That 4K. You got anything to add to that, bro, or just on the game itself tonight?
I mean, yeah, for sure. Agree with everything that has been said. I will say this about Philadelphia: like they've been outworking us like all series, and that's a testament to like what the series is looking like 3-1, right? Like I feel like these last two games we've kept it in close range. I feel like both these teams are not good in their half court execution, but yeah, Philly like they've been dominating the boards, all the 50-50 balls, points off turnovers. Yeah, that was a big stat line even tonight, right? Like 22-3 for Philly. But yeah, the Raptors, like whatever they're known for, their offensive rebounding, their disruptive defense. And if they can go back to that, I feel like these games will be closer. But if Philly ends up getting a big lead, I feel like it's over. And yeah, like you said, the margin of error is very small. I'm not too, keen on us winning the series like other Raptor fans, but you know, at least it was not a sweep. I'm happy
No,
about that.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, bro. Honestly, like I still think we could potentially, I mean, this gave me some hope at least. I hope it's not a gentleman's sweep. I hope we can at least take it back home. If we could take it back home, bro, then at the end of the day, we're still in it. You see what I'm saying? We're still in it. If we could at least go back home with the momentum and all the hype around what could happen in a back home game, because what is it? A back home is when will be back home game if there is one?
Six.
Game
So
six.
No,
Sorry,
like what day?
game.
No,
Okay.
what day is that?
I think Wednesday or Thursday probably.
Yeah, that'd be on a Thursday night, right? So if we could take it back to on a Thursday night, and then I think game 7 would probably be on what, a Saturday or Sunday or something like that. So if we could take it back home, then at least we have a chance. You see what I'm saying? And that's all I'm asking for. You get me? Like I'm just asking for us to give ourselves the opportunity to win this. Listen, we're not the best team. Like there, you could see so much errors in there. It's funny because it looks like this team looks more flawed the more you see them in the 7 game as the
I
series goes
agree.
more. You start to see more and more. And you're just like, bro, there's things I'm looking at. I'm just like, what the bro? I'm like, this team looks like they just there's something, I don't know what it is.
It's like
But
they're laying eggs all over the court. Literally.
exactly.
Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up?
Yeah, exactly. Yo, shouts to Louis, bro. So, yo, this is the thing, bro. Like, we need to kind of figure. We gotta at least go in there and at least try to win it. Please don't get swept. I mean, please don't lose in Philly. But if they lose, then whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah,
But
keep it close.
I'm gonna say, why do we play Philly better without Van Vliet playing?
bro, that's a lot of
We
people
We
talked
beat
starting
about
to
them
that,
see
two
yeah.
that.
times without Van Vliet,
Van Fleet, exactly.
and
I'm sorry
Pascal played better without Van Vliet. And
because
then
I
Bro,
keep
we
isn't
telling
won
you.
it.
that what I said about
Yeah.
Van Vliet? That it could be a blessing to the Raptors. He got injured.
It's true. We're start because it's his shot selection is poor, and his point guard his ability to facilitate is trash. He's
I just
starting.
want to
He's
like
a very,
address
he's a
the
questionable
comments
player.
saying that we should trade Van Vliet for Peter Baldwin Jr. You cannot trade a player in like so that basically if you get drafted, you cannot trade a player for that player in the NBA draft. It doesn't work that way. I actually draft them. I don't think we would actually trade our all-star point guard for like a
Second rounder.
guy like
We'd have
that.
to get a
Like,
package. It'd have to be a package deal. There'd probably be some cash involved, or maybe some draft picks
if we
as
trade
No,
well
Van
as
trades will
Vliet,
Baldwin.
happen. Trades are
Huh?
gonna happen for sure.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah, I think so
No,
too.
I
I
don't know
think
who's gonna get traded, but something's going to happen.
something's gonna happen.
It's
I
gotta
think
happen.
Fred Van Fleet might get traded. I think he's probably, if you look at his contract, it's not that big.
Yeah.
It's like 80 something million bucks, right? So I think he's probably the likely candidate to go. If he doesn't go, I think next year will be his last season here. Like it'll literally either he has to take this team to the next
I
level,
was
or
hearing
they're gonna get
how
rid of him.
like the Knicks wanted him in like their free agency.
The Knicks want everybody. Don't even let's not even worry about the Knicks right now. Bro, forget the Knicks, bro.
I'm
But
saying
yo,
it would be pretty nice if we can get RJ Barrett no for him.
that would be good. I would do that
They'll give
trade.
us Randall. They'll give us Randall for him.
No,
they-
but Randall and Pascal are like are the same player
How do
basically.
you, no, Randall. I don't know if Randall would work here just because
He fits
Randall.
our team though.
he the problem is though, then it's like what happens with OG Ananobi? He's gonna take up somebody's slot or Gary
You
Trent.
want to see maybe like a trade for RJ Barrett and some other pieces like in over there for like
They're not
probably
trading
Van
RJ
Vliet and
Barrett.
OG.
They want Mitchell.
Or
They
so
Bishop.
want
maybe it
Mitchell
could
with.
be RJ Barrett and like the guy Mitchell, and we can give up Van Vliet and OG. And the
Yo,
Knicks would actually do that.
RJ Barrett would be a perfect candidate for the Toronto Raptors.
And you're from Mississauga
I
too.
would, bro. I would trade OG Ananobi for RJ Barrett. I
Oh
would
yeah, for
literally do
sure.
that trade. I would do that trade. I'll say, yo, we'll give you OG Ananobi, we'll give you Fred Van Fleet, and you give us RJ Barrett. And now, bro, yes, sure, we lose, but we still have Scotty Barnes. We still have Pascal Siakam. We still have Gary Trent. Now we just have to. We have RJ Barrett, and now we have to. Now we're gonna now Malachi Flynn and Delano Banton, bro. You better you have if you don't capitalize on it. Well, I'm not even gonna put pressure on these guys. We'll have to find another point guard potentially. You see what I'm saying? That could maybe back them up or whatever. You know what I mean?
Maybe
But
like okay, so also RJ Barrett's actually from Mississauga, no? Yeah, I think he's
yeah,
from
he's from
Mississauga.
Mississauga.
See, the only way I see this happening is if the Knicks are chasing someone in free agency and they want to unload like cap, right? So
Mhm.
I could see them get like a bunch of role players from us being, Fred Van Vliet, OG Anunoby. I think I have to give both of those guys to get someone like RJ Barrett and maybe like a draft pick too. And it really comes down to, do you really think RJ Barrett is a bigger upgrade to OG Anunoby? Because I feel like OG's a better shooter, but RJ Barrett has like a little bit better handle and like more of a shot creation ability. And
But
obviously
I
OG's a better defender, right?
Now you're right on that. OG's a better defender, but how long? What's how long is OG gonna have the like? Will OG maximize his potential? That's the $1 million question.
Yeah, I feel like OG's reached his potential in the sense that like he's a great 3-and-D guy, and now it's up to how good his handle is. Like I think
Yeah,
tonight we saw like he was playing a little bit bad, but when it mattered, he got some big buckets, right? And he's a very reliable 3-and-D guy for us. He's probably our best defender if you look at like our roster. He's the reason why just no center works, because he's also a versatile guy who can lock up the best players like Scotty Barnes, right? So I feel like our defense is going to take a hit, and if we have to give up an all-star point guard and him and draft pick to get RJ Barrett, you have to be high on RJ. That's my thoughts, at least.
I agree with you on that. I personally think RJ though. I think RJ could potentially. It's up to the Knicks though. Our Knicks could just ruin this guy. You know what I mean? But if he came here, I think we'd do good justice with
Knicks
him.
don't like him; they hate him.
Oh, really? I thought they were in love with him, bro. It's funny because when he
They
first came
wanted
in,
Ja or Zion, right?
yeah, they wanted Ja Zion, but they were talking big about him. They weren't happy. They wanted Zion, but they were kind of like, because I remember I was on the Knicks channel or whatever there, and I was talking to those guys, and I was like, they were asking me about him. I told him straight up and down, bro. He has the potential he has potential. I was kind of a little bit uncertain about him just because when he played at Duke, I thought he was trying to shoot the ball too much. And I thought he didn't give it to Zion as much as he should have gave it to Zion. And I thought that Mike Krzyzewski's poor coaching and ability to figure out who the hell the top dog is between Zion and him, and having RJ shoot all those shots ended up screwing them over in their chances and remember they lost to Michigan State. I thought they could have won a lot more. So personally, I just was like, I wasn't too fond of him. You know what I mean? I told guys straight up and down, bro. And you guys, it's on their thing there. But I said, yo, he could potentially be Kent Bazemore. You know what I mean? Remember when Kent Bazemore was on Atlanta?
Yeah.
He could potentially be that. He still could potentially be that if he doesn't make it off. Because at one point, Kent Bazemore was scoring a whole lot of points. He was looting in the riot, bro. He was having free for alls. You see what I'm saying? Like, because he had the green light at that time. But then, I don't know. We'll see what happens though with him though. But I would love to have him on the team. You see what I'm saying? Like, and on here, bro. I'd love to have some of these guys because I think the Raptors should have more Toronto. We have enough talent in Toronto alone to probably just run the league. You see what I'm saying? If developed incorrectly and built up right, and with Scotty Barnes and just man, we look scary, bro. We would just be like. People would be like, oh, I don't want to see those guys, man. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we have to see them again. You know, those ones. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, but that's all pipe dreams though. At the end of the day, we'll see what happens in the 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 what do you call it, the playoffs or whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like it really depends on,
I mean,
this series, right?
yeah,
Like what happens.
yeah,
Like if we can get game six, but if we can get game five, I feel like it's
yeah,
a big dub for us. It
yeah,
shows that, we have a lot of potential. Obviously we know our flaws, right?
yeah,
We need someone to execute our half court offense, and we need to obviously fill that center void, right?
yeah.
That with the bench, obviously, but I feel like bench will come eventually. But yeah, no, I honestly, I'm more concerned about the center void over getting another star next to Scotty Barnes. Mainly because I feel, even if we don't do anything, I do believe in, Gary Trent Jr. And I do believe in, OG Anunoby and Siakam. Just mainly because I feel like they're good, role players. And if Scotty Barnes increases his usage, I feel like he could be another guy who is just break out next year out of nowhere. Even though he's rookie of the year, he was never ranked, first by the NBA, right?
Hmm.
So you could like get a lot of people on surprise just on his ability.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yo, honestly, you're 100% right, man. It's to that minute. I honestly I think they should sit Fred out for the rest of the series and let him get better.
I
Because
agree with you.
you know what, potentially he may be the reason why we're losing the series. I don't want to. I know it's like, oh, you're putting all the blame on Fred, but like, guys, you guys got to look at things from a three-dimensional standpoint. He's not distributing the ball correctly. He shoots the ball too much. Pascal, maybe he's throwing Pascal Siakam off. I get it. We lost Scotty Barnes, but at the same time, let's see how we could do without him. Put
Yeah,
Scotty
let
as
him
the
sit
point
out.
guard.
Let
Yeah,
him sit out.
yeah. Put
It
Scotty
doesn't
as the
hurt
point
you,
guard.
right? We're trying to
Exactly.
develop our guys, right? And honestly, like the people who are Fred VanVleet fans, right? Like we're not hating on him. He is an important piece to our success this year, but he has just not been the same after All-Star break, right?
Bro,
Like
even
even
remember before the all, his knee was starting to hurt him. Remember he was missing
yeah,
games before the break.
yeah, for sure. Like before the All-Star break, I feel like we asked too much out of him in the beginning of the year. He did produce, but he was not successful. We were at the 12th seed, 10th seed, right? Or set, we were on that 10 to 8 range with Fred VanVleet being our main guy, and then as soon as Siakam took the helm, right, and Scotty Barnes like started getting better and better, we started rising, right, and this is not like a Fred VanVleet rant, but you got to look at it from a perspective that when Fred VanVleet gets the ball and he's running the show, he just walks so slowly up the court, right? The defense is set, right? He has no ability to break down the defender. He has no quick first step. He can't dish out a pass because he's too small and he just doesn't have that vision. He gets tunnel vision, right? So he gets into the paint, either he hopes to get fouled or he gets blocked, right? And then the Sixers are out on transition, right? Maxey starts getting all his points off the transition. That's 70% of his shots are off transition, right? And
Exactly.
Fred VanVleet, right? He does not, shine when our team shines, right? The 3 games we won against Philly this last year, Fred VanVleet did not play those games, right? I don't think that's a coincidence.
No, I agree with you 100% on that. Like, so if Fred doesn't play, who runs the point? You would just have Scotty playing the point guard?
Now we got to take turns. Siakam, Scotty, because I don't think Scotty, he's on minute restrictions, right? So we're not
Oh
going to be able
yeah,
to play
yeah.
him. It's going to be him. I think it's going to be mainly Siakam, honestly. And I feel like Siakam shines most when he's playing point guard because then we can run like a big lineup, the jumbo lineup, right? And that has like basically no weaknesses. Like when they run, because Philly has been killing us in the pick and roll, right? So if we put all our switchable defenders, right, like that young, he played a very good job on Harden today. Like he missed a lot of free throws and stuff, but he played good defense. Achua, we've seen him guard Harden. We've seen him guard Harden, and he's the primary defender on Indeed. So when they run that pick and roll, I don't have any problems with that. So just running like everyone 6'7" and above, each as our starters should be successful. It's interesting to we should get some data on that next game.
Exactly. No, I agree with you 100% on that. I agree with you. Like you're spot on. Like
And we gotta try something new, right? Like we can't go back to Philly and expect the fouls to come back like they did the last two games. It's going to be like a slugfest out there.
Exactly. It's gonna have to be, bro. I think the key is we just have to get on them early and maintain that lead. We can't play from behind. Like, don't get me wrong, the Philly's not the best team, bro. I watch a lot of stuff from Philly, and I was like, bro, this team is like, yo, you can see flaws left, right, and
Beatable.
center. Yeah, they're very beatable. It's just up to us to go out there and actually get it done. I think we can actually get it done as long as we take care of what we have to take care of and play very mature. You see what I'm saying? Like, we have to play
Yeah.
mature.
Yep. You're right.
Hmm.
Comes down to how hard we want to win this game. And, Fred VanVleet, he can be the assistant coach or whatever, sit on the sidelines and, you know, get everyone like,
Hmm.
excited. But because, we're getting our rookie of the year back, we're on a high. We just got to win, right? We can't go out there and get like, you know, because all the foul calls are going to go to Embiid, right? From the jump, right?
Hmm.
I think it's going to be an uphill battle, right? But we
Hmm.
got to keep it close within striking range. We can't go down like 15-point, 20-point deficits, right? It's got to be like very close to the point where we can, take over at any point on like a run, right? Like, it's a game of runs in the playoffs. So I don't see, Fred VanVleet being able to, fight through the fouls, one, and two, being able to guard against, Harden. I don't trust him guarding Harden one-on-one on an island or Maxi. I just don't see them.
I agree with you 100%. But the thing is, Harden looks like he's digressing, man. Like there was some shots, I was just like, or there was some shots he made, I was like, that's pretty nice. But then it's just like, bro, he doesn't look the same anymore, man. And I'm like, yo, this is an opportunity for us to get this guy out of here, man, once and for all, man. Because this guy, I'm looking at things and I'm just like, bro, if we had like, I don't know who's like a really good lockdown defender in the league. I don't know if we had one of those kind of great. Well, if OG can
Like
play
Marcus
so much.
Smart.
Marcus Smart, yeah, that guy's scrappy, man. He's one of my favorite players to watch, bro. I've always
Yeah.
respected, bro. When he was in Oklahoma State, I was watching him from them times, bro. I was like, I always liked his game. I was like, this guy can play, bro. So like, I like him. He's a good player. He's solid, in my opinion. Who else is there? What's this
We
guy's
were
name?
disrupting Harden's game though tonight. Like Harden was by far their best player tonight. I'll say that.
I
And
agree. I
he
agree.
like when he does the size up package, right? Like he's so lethal in a sense that when he's doing the size up, he's looking at the other guy's feet, but he's
Yeah,
also looking at who's open, right? And he
yeah,
can like dish out the pass so quickly that he can give the shooter space to score, right? Whether that be like Niang, Maxi, or whoever's out there, Tobias Harris, right? And they've been making the shots, which is even more deadly. So if we have those long arms like we did tonight, he can't get those passes. We saw a lot of the time like Harden had, 4 turnovers tonight, right? And Embiid had 5 turnovers tonight. So
yeah.
when we have those disruptive guys who can read and intercept those passes, like Ananobi or Thaddeus Young or Achua, like they can steal those balls and that there we go, we're on transition, right? But
Exactly.
we gotta run, right? We can't let them slow us down in transition. We can't let them, win the rebounds. And it all starts with how we guard Harden and Embiid in the pick and roll, because that's where
Yeah,
they're killing us.
exactly. 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 Nah, you're 100%, yo.
And
Like
you know
you're
what it
one.
is? Like Brad Van Vliet, like, Kyle Lowry, they're not on the same height, but Kyle Lowry, he can take charges. He was a smart defender. Like, even if he was like injured, like he was still like a guy like players knew like, yo, I don't want to post him up, right? Like they're scared. But Fred Van Vliet, like I see Nick Nurse put him on baseline just because they don't want him to like do like a box and one, like what Nick Nurse does a lot. And he's giving up baseline threes. And when it's time for the first defender gets beat, he can't help that defender. He just doesn't have that wingspan. He doesn't have that that quickness anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You're 100% right on that. You're 100% right on that. Like he doesn't have that quickness anymore, and he doesn't do that thing where he steps back. Like he does that weird thing. He used to do like that rabbit step.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So he doesn't do that stuff anymore either, bro. Bro, this is it's beatable, but it's up to the guys out there to actually get it done. You see what I'm saying? Like it's up to us to get it done. That's the only thing we can do. It's up to us. Know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens.
No, I agree.
When's the game? It's on Monday night,
What? It's
or
on Monday. Yeah, it's on Monday. Is it Monday night? Let me check right now. I'm gonna check that out right now. It's yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, at 8 p.m. in Philly. So we got till 8 p.m. Philly guys. Uh, it's gonna be a good one still. That's all I have to say. Like, it's gonna be a good one, bro. I'm gonna go into the comment sections and we're gonna go into keys to like beating Philadelphia the next game, and then we're gonna wrap this stream up because I gotta get the heck out of here. So let's see what this guy said. He said, "I'm trying to." Oh yeah. I'm trying. Yeah. Patrick Baldwin, bro. You're spot on. You're like your heads over heels. Like, this guy's the gold standard to you, Patrick Baldwin. Like, you're so convinced with this guy. Like, like, bro, this guy's your guy, bro. I could tell, man. You've been telling me about him for a few days now. I think Scotty Barnes was hurt. He would, yeah. I think if he wasn't hurt, bro, there would have been a different series. Malachi Flynn could take over Fred VanVleet's spot. This problem with Malachi Flynn is, bro, Malachi Flynn hasn't played so much. I think his confidence is a little bit shot, bro. Like, I don't know. He just, to me, I see him playing a pro-am. I saw him in summer league. I saw different parts of Malachi, and I was convinced. I was like, I'm sold on Malachi. I like what I'm seeing. I think he could be the next guy. He should be. But then he doesn't get the minutes.
he's
So
Fred VanVleet. Like, he's basically Fred VanVleet.
yeah,
Work shot selection.
Yeah, shot selection. He's not a distributor the way I want him to distribute. He's a great role player. If he can come off the bench and give us like instant scoring or instant whatever he does, like like that guy on Utah. What's his name? The light skinned guy over there with the dreadlocks or whatever, or the braids in his hair. What's his name?
Conley.
No, there's another guy. He played for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Landry. Oh wait, no.
No, what's his name? He went to the University of Missouri. I forgot this guy's name, bro.
He's a guard.
Yeah, he's a guard. I forgot his name, bro. What's his name again?
Clarkson.
Yeah. If he could give us Clarkson style points off the bench, like, we don't have that where a guy can come off the bench and score 20 a night for us. That'd be freaking amazing. Like, if we could get, like, say Fred turned into that, or you get paid a huge hefty amount of money just being off doing that alone. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Fred could be that in this series, right?
Yeah, but he's hurt though, man. Fred was like for the Raptors, period. That would have been nice, but
he can just catch and shoot though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let him run with the bench mob.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I agree with you 100%. Like, Fred VanVleet, bro. I mean, Fred VanVleet out of here. It's looking like the Raptors were better play without him. Yeah. That's the overall consensus. I think Scotty Barnes was hurt. We would have played game 4 in game 4. He would what? Yeah, you think he would have played in game 4? What? I think if Scotty it hurt, he would have had a played. I don't know, bro. You got to write that back, bro. You got to rewrite that. I hope Masai can draft Baldwin Jr. I'm a praying. No, I hear you still. Well, I'm going to look at him. I'm going to look more into him as the days come by. And I'm going to look into him, bro. We'll highlight Baldwin, bro. Like, honestly.
Don't be surprised if Masai, I feel like they have a guy in mind already if they trade him down.
Knowing Masai, bro, that guy, he I don't know, like, bro, it's crazy because I saw Florida State play and I didn't even, like, bro, Masai Ujiri's like, I'll give him this. His knack for talent is just impressive because let me tell you something. I saw Scotty Barnes. I saw Florida State play that season. I didn't even see Scotty on the court. Like, I don't even remember him. Like, There was nothing that even stood out to me. Then also another guy as well is Pascal Siakam. I saw Pascal at New Mexico State. Bro, I didn't even remember him on the court. I was shocked that he got him. I was like, wait, I remember this guy. I was like, yeah, I saw this guy, but I didn't think anything of him. And then also I saw Delano Banton on TV. Like, bro, I just be sometimes just watching television. Bro, I saw
Nebraska.
Yeah, you saw Nebraska. Bro, there was some dark-skinned African guy who was like a Sudanese guy, I think he was. He was like the top dog on the team. And I saw Delano out there.
Fifth option. Sixth option.
Delano was just there, bro. I didn't even know he was from Toronto. And all of a sudden, the guy drafts him. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, I swear I saw this guy. I'm like, damn. I saw Fred VanVleet the whole entire his college career as well. Like, I saw him because that team was pretty good. Like,
Wichita,
Wichita was a very good team. They had Calanthony early, and I don't know if you guys remember that guy, but he was playing for the Knicks at one point. And then I don't know, he had some off the court problems and all this other stuff. He's out of the league now. He's not even in the league anymore. But Yeah, so I saw some of these guys. So it's just like to me, it's just like impressive on how Masai's able to find some because you'll be watching sometimes you don't see anything, but he's seeing something you just don't see, and that tells
I
you
think they're
the
drafting with mentality, right? Like they're trying to
yeah
get inside and like see what it is the players value more. Like I think that's a good thing about the Raptors because they took that from the Spurs, right? In the
yeah.
sense that they want to draft winners who are
But
not
remember
necessarily
though,
good right now, but
no,
they
but
can be good in a
remember
couple
though,
years.
Masai Ujiri is the one who got he's the one who came from Denver. He's from Denver.
Yeah,
Remember that Denver when they played Kobe Bryant in the playoffs and all that? That was Masai Ujiri's Denver team. He was coming.
yeah,
He
for
was the
sure.
one scouting and getting all those guys from Denver. So he
And
got
he
like the
got
Chauncey Billups. He got rid of Allen Iverson. Got Chauncey Billups in there. He got Kenya Martin. He made sure he got guys to help Carmelo Anthony. He was the one who even I think he traded and got rid of Carmelo Anthony. I think if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if he was the one. And then he left and he came to Toronto. No, I don't know. I don't know because he came with Brian Colangelo. I know that Brian Colangelo had his knack, but Masai was kind of playing the background. He was quiet. You didn't really see him or anything like that. He was behind the scenes. So salute to Masai, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He kept his mouth shut, his head high, his head, you know what I mean? He kept his mouth shut and he just stayed behind the scenes and just figured it out, bro. But like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, guys, you can't question him. Like, we can't question like
yeah, he drafted the rookie of the year.
exactly. He
People
gave you
said
the
he's a
rookie of the year.
reach.
Bro, thank you. Like, bro, that's to him. He got a championship. He has a rookie of the year on his catalog. He has all he needs is an MVP, and virtually he's pretty much done it all.
Yeah, literally, like he's probably one of the best like GMs
GMs. Yeah,
or head of an
he's up. He's starting
organization
to get
out
there.
there.
Yeah, he's starting to get out there, bro. He says out of his own mouth, bro. He said out of his own mouth, like, yo, it's him. And then there's probably like, yeah, it's probably him right now out there. Don't be wrong, Jerry West is pretty vicious out there. He's probably one of the top dogs as well. But
Yeah,
yeah,
him,
he's up
Jerry
there.
West, and
Um,
who's the Miami Heat
yeah,
GM?
Pat Riley and
Yeah, Pat Riley.
what's it called? That guy from Boston who used to be on Boston. The guy who used
Ainge.
to play. Yeah, he used to play for the Blue Jays. That
I
guy's.
mean, yeah, he's Utah Jazz is not looking too good right now. So I
That's
mean,
what I'm
Ainge is
saying.
good. I'll
That's
give
what I'm.
him that. He has good history, but
That's what I'm saying,
still,
bro. Yeah,
you
no,
gotta
you're
trust him
right.
aside.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. Agree with you. Yo, thing says we better play better without Van Fleet. He's what? He too small? Nah, I agree with you. Yeah, he's too small, bro. Fred Van Fleet is getting traded for Patrick Baldwin Jr. Bro, this guy's you're on that Patrick Ball. I'm gonna look at him, bro. I'm gonna look at him. Six kind of TV. I'm gonna watch him some more, bro. I'm gonna see what's I heard about him. He was supposed to, like I said, he was supposed to go to like a blue chip university. He ended up going to Milwaukee. His dad's friend or something, or his dad coaching a team. They gave him his dad or one of his dad's buddies a job. And he said, I'm staying here. Some strange stuff going on over there, bro. But whatever. I swear Masai Ujiri looks at Scotty Barnes as if he's Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's why he drafted Barnes. No, I agree with you. That's what his whole point. He said he wants tall guys, bro. He wants tall guys. That's what he wants now. He wants all tall. Remember, he once drafted Bruno Caboclo. That didn't work. He drafted that other Brazilian guy. That guy, he was pretty good. I thought he was pretty good. I forgot his name. You remember the Brazilian guy with the afro?
Yeah, what was his name again? I think it was Juancho or something.
Yeah, was his name that? I don't know. Flip. The Brazilian Raptor guy. He drafted Masai drafted him as well.
Yeah,
He was tall as well. He was lanky. I thought he was good, but I don't know. I don't know. Something just I don't know if it was the times. Lucas Neguero, that was his name.
Okay.
Lucas
Oh
Neguero.
yeah. Okay, that was in 2013, right?
Yeah, Lucas Neguero. So yo, the Raptors got some guys. So he's getting these tall guys, getting these tall, gangly. You know what I mean? That's why guys need to just be patient on Banton. Banton, you even saw he was the only player when he gets in there. You see a difference, even though he's falling all over the place. He scored the only 3 points, and that was it. It was quick too. Like that's how Banton is. He comes in and he
He's a
immediately.
smart player. He has the
Yeah,
IQ. You can tell. He
yeah,
knows where to be on
exactly.
defense, right?
Yeah, exactly. If he can work on his
Just give him
3-point
time.
shot, yeah, and
He'll
his
be
and
good.
his and his free throws, and him getting stronger because he's a little bit too frail and small. If he can get in the weight room, get in there with Scotty. I don't know if Scotty's just naturally big. I think maybe that's natural, like you know what I mean, naturally jacked. Because you see, he has the chiseled arms, and so he has that physique. You see what I'm saying? But yo, honestly, what's your keys to winning this next game versus that team over there, the 76ers, bro? Game five.
I'd say the biggest thing is we got to try out the jumbo lineup because I feel like we've had a lot of success, and
Mhm.
it's disrupted their pick and roll offense, which is the main reason why they won their games, right? So
Yeah.
give that a go. I don't mind Fred VanVleet starting, but lessen his minutes. Play
Mhm.
Scotty at the one, right? Or play Pascal at the one, and based on like whoever's more healthy, I guess try either Banton or Malachi because we got to remember this is a developmental season. Like we're not trying to like if we're within fighting range, then play it, play them, play whoever you think was going to win. But at the end of the day, right, we got to get other guys some minutes, right, get them some experience. So next year when we're trying to get further, we can have some experience under the belt. So that jumbo lineup one, two, we got to continue being aggressive on the boards. Philly when they're home, they control the offensive rebounds, right? And even
Yeah.
defensive rebounds too. Like they were getting a lot of second chance points. We got to
Mhm.
get the boards. We have to get the boards. We don't have a 7 footer. We have to get the boards. We got to box out. We can't
Yeah.
run in transition. We can't run it. We got to secure the board and then run, right?
I agree. I
So
agree.
yeah, put our best defenders, put our best rebounders, get them to box out, and then get the other guys who are smaller to just run in transition. I guess that's what we can do. And then lastly, we have to make sure that we can fight through these fouls because I can almost guarantee you there's going to be 12, 13 fouls maybe in the first quarter, right? Just for Joel Embiid and James Harden combined. And
No, I
that's
agree
I feel
with
like
you.
if we control all these things, we have a chance of getting a win.
I agree with you 100%. Yeah, that's all we have to do technically. All we got to do is just play our game. We gotta be very we gotta and also not get in foul trouble. We gotta be careful with the fouls because the referees will mess it up for us. And we have to kind of try to maintain Embiid and just play our game and then just try to get on them, bro. If we can get on them very quickly, bro, these team will fold early, bro. Like you saw, Doc Rivers will call it quickly and be like, all right, we're out of here, guys. We'll get ready for Toronto. Like that's the kind of guy he is, bro. Instead of him trying to win at the end, he'll stay there. We'll just get ready for the next game. So Raptors need to just be able to contain these top guys and just kind of play our game and make sure Maxi doesn't have a freaking field day. Make sure B doesn't go berserk on us. And Scotty Barnes, try to get him active and early in there. And please attack the rack because we can get a lot of easy buckets in the paint. Press Achua, and these other guys attack the rack, man. Try to get to that paint, man. Honestly, bro. But yo, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up right now because I gotta get out of here, bro. Get to the last comment. The NBA is gonna copy the Raptors, copycat ass league. Do your own thing. Stop watching us. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. Stephen Curry. I seen it all the time. When Michael Jordan came, all of a sudden they're looking for the next Michael Jordan. Like that's just how the NBA is. This could be. This. You could see Scotty made a huge difference when he was on the court with Pascal. I agree with you
Yeah,
100%.
too high,
You're
too
right.
high IQ ball handlers, right?
That's right. Shouts to our guy Liam O'Reilly over here, bro. Like you're 100% right, bro. Two high IQ ballers, like my guy Def 4K said. Salute to all the guys in the chat room. Salute to my guy Def 4K. Salute to Louis. Salute to number one blogger. We'll be back on Monday. Post game reaction, bro. Monday. We'll be back. We'll see what happens. Yo, let's enjoy this win. You know what I mean? Something to be proud about, It's not over. So we still got a lot left. Congratulations to Scotty Barnes again. And I'm signing out. Thank you guys. Salute to my guy Def 4K as usual. And salute to everybody in the chat, bro. And salute to Raptors Nation, bro. I'm out. Peace.